Hello and welcome to the Wait Water Marsh. We're going to do about 500 words each on 5 different swamp biomes over 5 videos. This is our second. We are back on Ninswetta, just east of Mellisby, but Darcy Dale Darling will not be joining us today. The marsh is fed by a sizable regional river, also known as the Wait Water. Downstream, it becomes navigable, but here it's shallow, full of high grass, cattails, and some spooky-ass bullywugs. Winters are kind of random here, but it usually doesn't get super cold. When it does, it doesn't last for long, but will trigger some epic growth as it warms. In the chill, the grasses lay down, everything above ground level dies or hibernates as the roots hold out for warmer weather. As soon as the last frost is gone, nature is off to the races. Grasses sprout, flowers bloom, and the marsh comes alive. Animals come out of their slumber to take advantage, and the predators come for them. Water buffalo are common here, often mixed with escaped cattle from nearby ranches. These are some of the biggest buffalolios around, some bulls exceeding 15 feet at the shoulder. Holy cow! Even taller than them are the bigelows. These are a beefy analogy of the giraffe. They are just as tall, but 4 times as heavy. If it weren't for a horse-like mane, you might think they were some kind of dinosaurs, which are further west and usually don't come into the swamps. There are egrets and herons by the tens of thousands, feeding on fish and frogs. They can be dangerous to humanoids as well. Speaking of frogs, they get big here too. There are forms that grow to medium or even large size. Some are used by mounts by the bullywug who live here. A few grow armored skin and develop a taste for mayhem. Now don't tell the PCs, but the Wait Water Marsh is on a timer. A countdown to destruction, if you will. Over the years, a lot of stuff has died in the marsh, and a festering evil is growing in strength. It's big and totally undead. You can make it a flesh colossus if you're boring. However, if you've been listening to the Ninswetta videos, you know I've been teasing kaiju for a while now. Norge the Flesh Gorger will soon rise from the swamp. A 300-foot tall, virtually indestructible bringer of bad tidings and unwellness. It's made up of thousands of bodies slain in the marsh over the last 1,000 years. It falls outside the rules of the game. It's immune to most forms of damage, and regenerates at such a high rate that it can laugh off the rest. The trick of fighting kaiju on Ninswetta is ciphering out their weakness. In this case, one must figure out what intelligent creatures have died in the swamps over the years and give them peace. The big guy loses size and power each time a soul is lost, but it'll take some time. Can your PCs keep him away from major cities and weaken him at the same time? Defeating Old Norwich is a whole campaign arc, so have some fun. I want to thank you all for stopping by. It was good to see you again. Now do the stuff. My fate is in your hands. Hitting the like button helps. Subbing and commenting helps even more. If you do nothing, I'm still glad you stopped by. You are all important parts of this world. Cheers.